Hey Pisceans, how you doing? Welcome to the Crow Tarot. We're going to be doing your first half of April general reading here. Yes, we are. We're going to start off with some animal energy, but of course, like I like to do. And then we'll go right into the tarot. All right. That should do it. All right. What is the animal energy for Pisces for the first half of April, please and thank you. Oh God, I love it so freaking much. Okay, the tiger. Yes, tiger. So for me, this is a divine feminine energy, very feminine energy. But really overall, this is about really connecting with your intuition. See the moon here? Oh, that makes sense. Okay, listen, let's talk about this last supermoon. That fell on the same day as the spring equinox during Mercury in retrograde. I do think this was a transformative moon for you. I know that this Mercury in retrograde was especially a little rough on the water signs, which is just another way of saying it. Just, I think it was pretty transformative for you. You might be feeling the effects or the evidence of that transformation moving into April here. Okay, but this is very much, as a water sign here, you are very intuitive. So you're really being called to kind of follow your intuition and choices that you make, decisions that you make, but also how you see things. Because also for me, the tiger speaks of clairvoyance, kind of similar to the owl for me. So this is about really seeing things clearly. I feel like this is also about you, seeing yourself clearly, right? I feel like you're ready for a change. The road that you're currently on to manifest what you want, you may be offered a side door or a back door instead of trying the front door, and it's going to lead you to the same place. You're just going to have a better time getting there. That's what I'm getting. Okay. Ooh, I just put the deck and we got 4 of Wands and the Lovers. I love it. And I did just say divine feminine, didn't I, though? Yes, I did. Okay. Yeah, they're bringing my attention to something. So the word tiger has 5 letters in it, right? 5 is a number of great change, okay? I do feel like that's the energy coming into this, for sure. Okay. Let's see what's going on for my Pisceans, though. First half of April, what's going on for my Pisces? Wow, we got 2. I'm gonna take them. Brilliant. Yep. Okay, cool. So, we got the 8 of Pentacles here. Yeah, I mean, this is a working energy. You're working towards something. This could be just that you've been doing a lot of work in a practical sense, like, working at your job, whatever have you. But this, I feel like for you too, this indicates a call to self-work, really looking at where you've been so that you can more clearly see where you're going. Because there is this energy here of not wanting to repeat patterns. I think you're in the market for newness. I think you might be outgrowing either jobs or people or situations or dynamics. I do. But this is all about the work, and 8 is the number of abundance. Okay, so this is good work. I do feel like you've had your nose to the grindstone. Okay? Now, we got the 3 of Swords. Let's talk about endings. Well, first of all, I do feel like this is kind of, you might have been feeling a bit of a 3 Swords heart pain energy around this supermoon. This is just stuff that's coming up to be healed, yeah? Yeah, that's weird. They're pointing something out. 8 plus 3 is 11. I don't know why they're drawing my attention to, like, counting things right now. That's what it is. 11, because there is some kind of, like, twin flame energy here, too. It just feels like it's in the air somehow. But anyway. 3 of Swords. This is heart pain, right? True heart pain. This is also just, like, mental disturbance. I do feel like some of you have been dealing with the kind of pain that is both mental and emotional. But I feel like this is really more about, and you know how you can get out of that, right? Well, through it. The only way, like, through it is to move, the only way forward is through, right? But I feel also with this tiger energy and the intuitive aspect of it, that's the best way, is to really connect in with your intuition. Please consider meditating, okay? especially right now going into April, okay, for first half of April. It feels like you guys are just ready for change. And I feel like you're caring less and less about like how that change manifests, but rather just like, I really don't want to do what I've been doing. I don't want to repeat any patterns here, right? Because you're starting to really like recognize and understand that doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result is what? The definition of insanity, right? Right. What else is going on for my Pisceans? Ooh! Telling you, I feel the twin flame situation. So, Page of Cups. This is an offer of love. This is you engaging in something that you love or someone that you love. This is beautiful, you know, repping your water sign self here. Okay. I also feel the need to point out for some reason, some of you may have Cancers and or Aquarians in your energy, but look at the fish here, repping you. Yeah, I do feel like there's going to be a shift here towards really spending more time doing what you love and with people that you love. I do. I just split and I got the Empress. Divine feminine energy, linking up with that tiger here, okay? But I do feel like there's a shift coming. I really, really do. I also feel like you're doing the right things. You know what I mean? You're focusing on definitely work here and staying busy. It's just, I do feel like you're being called to just kind of temper that with a good amount of alone time, because I do feel like you're still healing from some stuff that the moon brought up, whether you're cognizant of it or not. It could even be things that were activated in your subconscious that are going to move forward to your conscious, you know, mind. Okay, let's get a clarifier for this 8 of Pentacles here, please, and thank you. Oh, I cannot. High Priestess and the, you know, these are 2 different decks, right? High Priestess and the Tiger. The High Priestess is all about connecting with your intuition, tapping into the unknown for greater clarity and purpose. You know, and then the Moon situation here. Listen, this is what I'm hearing. I feel like it's a time for you to get very clear on what it is that you want. I feel like there's a certain energy of like going along to get along. Let me just get through this week. Let me just get through this month, and then I'll think about, because I know I'm not completely satisfied with my current situation, but I can't even get clarity on how I would make the changes that I want. And perhaps it's a lack of clarity around, you know, what those changes you really want them to be. Please take the time to connect with your intuition for the first half of April, always, but especially, I mean, you got 2 hello? And this is about really tapping into your intuition to determine and clarify the work that will truly be a source of joy and passion for you, right? What are you good at, specifically? What do you bring to the table that not everyone has or can do, right? It's really a call to look at your specific areas of strength and then capitalize on those, right? Okay, let's get a clarifier for this 3 of Swords here. Clarifier for the 3 of Swords. You know, tigers also represent abundance, okay? Abundance. It's coming, especially with this Page of Cups over here. Oh! Okay. Cool. Okay, I feel like this is for this. Okay, Brills. I love this so much. Okay, so 3 of Swords is clarified by the Page of Pentacles. This is exactly what I was just saying. It's about getting very clear on what it is that you want, so that when things start moving in that direction, you know, you can't manifest what you want if you're not super clear about it. And you may be like, oh, I'm clear, but may beg a, you know, a second look or a third look or whatever have you, right? And I'm hearing a call to balance the information that you're receiving through your intuitive self and lens, but also through your cognitive mind. I'm hearing a balance between mind and emotions here is going to really work in your favor. And I feel like you might be getting an opportunity for a new line of work or a new aspect of work, or changing it up a bit somehow. There's something around security here. I think security is coming, but this is like a new young energy here. I feel like you're being called to just spend a little more time healing that heart pain. There's some wounds from the past that have come up here for healing, and you've got to complete that before you can manifest this newness. Does that make sense? I mean, spring clean it, you know what I'm saying? So the Queen of Wands came up to clarify the Page of Cups, which I absolutely love. Queen of Wands for me is having a super happy and fulfilled and secure home life. Look at this beautiful snake sitting on her eggs. Like, yes, right? Feeling good where you are. I do feel like for some of you, you might be meeting someone who truly feels like home. Actually, I think it's for them too. I think they might feel like you're like home as well. I do. That's what it feels like to me. This is also just feeling really secure in your own home life. If you guys are looking to change living situations or just make some shifts, spring cleaning or feng shui, whatever have you, in your home, I definitely see that coming up for you. But I do think that you're going to have a renewed sense of passion. I'm hearing energy. Some of you may be feeling just a little bit tired. Okay? But I'm hearing to be the tiger. Tiger's eye. Oh, tiger's eye. Yeah, do you see this little tiger's eye elephant that I have here? Hello. Hello. You know, I don't talk a whole lot about crystals, even though I love them. So when I make a crystal recommendation, it's because it's like, you know, from spirit and could really be of help. I would definitely recommend getting your hands on some tiger's eye. You can get a small tumbled piece of tiger's eye for, you know, a few bucks. It's not much, okay? It's going to help you manifest these dreams that you want and get really clear about it. It's also going to help you find discernment and balance that with passion. Okay? Discernment and passion together, that's a killer combo, if you ask me. Let's get an oracle for you Pisces. Oh God, I'm so obsessed. Look at the butterflies. Look at the butterflies. I love it. What a fun synchronicity. Okay, so we can take this literally. Celebration, but this really feels like you having a renewed spirit with the coming of the true spring. And by true spring, I mean, this could depend on where you live. I know that we've had the equinox, but it's still a little bit chilly. So really with the coming of the warmth, when the butterflies start to really come out to play, I think you might be seeing a lot of butterflies, actually, beautiful butterflies here. But this is really feeling like, oh my gosh, I feel like you've made it through some sort of finals. It's like you're in finals week or in tech week, you know, if you're in the theater. That's my vocabulary. And then you're coming out and you're like, oh my God, I feel like a freaking brand new person. Because I see this for you with the Page of Cups and the Queen of Wands here. This really feels like it's romantic, but it also feels like a newfound love and respect for yourself as well, which is why you're attracting this beautiful love. You just got to heal this first. There's no room for this in a new dynamic or a resurgence of an old one even. But celebration, there's going to be a lot to celebrate about, but this really feels particular to how you see yourself. It's that old trope, how you feel on the inside will, you know, affect how others view you on the outside. And how you view yourself on the outside, right? But this is about getting your insides feeling really, really good. And then it's, you know, I think people are going to be like, wow, you seem like lighter, like you have more energy, or like you're just glowing. I just heard that. Someone may be like, you're glowing. And you're like, I'm not pregnant. I'm just fabulous, right? Let's get one more oracle for y'all, why don't we though? One more oracle from a Pisces here. I just split the deck and I got wolf instinct. Definitely being called to tap into your intuition right now. Let it work for you. You're a water sign, you know? Okay, that's the oracle for Pisces, please and thank you. I can not. Autumnal equinox, release. Release. Seriously, release. Okay. For some of you, I do feel like there were things that happened in the fall, this past autumn, that you may not even realize hasn't been released yet. Yeah, that's what it feels like. I'm hearing the number 7. Yeah, it really feels like this is something to do with what happened last autumn, or something to do with that time. I don't always take this literally, but I am with this. It feels like something important about autumn that you might really want to look at. What was going on? Because we also have like earth energy here as well. And I really feel like this is really, it's just, you got to spring clean this stuff and really fully heal it. And to heal it, you got to fully face it. You may feel like you don't have time to do this, but what you don't deal with will deal with you eventually, and probably at a really inconvenient time when you're waiting for the subway or something. Right? So like schedule this in, you know, if you have to, you know, maybe even set the intention. I would, you know, very seldomly kind of go here, but I got to tell you, I am hearing in a big way that you could very much benefit from a heart opening and heart healing chakra meditation. And they're telling me to recommend, so what I use is, so there's a channel, her name is Laura, she's the happiness coach. A lot of you probably know about her. She has a heart chakra opening healing meditation on her website. It's super inexpensive, and then you can just replay it whenever you want to. It has been of enormous help to me, and I'm hearing to recommend the same to you. Her website is beagoodsoul.com. Beagoodsoul.com. Okay, and also her YouTube channel is the Happiness Coach, and she's amazing. And her heart chakra meditation in particular, I think it's partially because her voice is so beautifully British and soothing. That it's really helped me immensely, and I think it could be the same for you, because it's sometimes we need a little help. It's like, well, I know I need to heal stuff. I feel some heart pain, but I don't even know where to start. Start with that, okay? It's going to remove the blockages and heal the wounds that are something to do with last autumn. But I also feel like, you know, just taking the word release literally, this is about releasing old dynamics, old patterns, old behaviors, old modes of thinking, so that you can manifest newness. If any of you have been feeling a bit negative, right? It ain't working for you, okay? So let's just flip it over into a positive, you know, place, okay? And I'm hearing the word surrender. I think that's the key for you right now, is surrender. They want me to pull an angel card. Surrender. It's the best thing that you could do around this, because goodness is coming. And like attracts like. Do you want to attract someone where you are right now energetically, or where you wish you were, right? And it's going to be varying degrees for different people. I feel like some of you have, like, you know, a lot of releasing to do, a lot of like healing to do. But I also feel like, you know, some of you also, it's just like, it's just 5% more. You're almost there. Does that make sense? Also, I'm getting here too, they're telling me that this coming autumn is going to be a particularly ripe time for you. That's what I'm getting with that. Interesting. Oh. Okay, cool. So you know how we just had the spring equinox, and then this is the autumnal equinox, right? Spring to fall. I feel like there's going to be something that you're starting now, or a journey that you're taking now, that is going to come to its full realization this coming autumn as well. Something about this for you. It's interesting. We were just talking about the spring equinox, and this comes up. Okay. Last angel message for my Pisceans, please and thank you. Yep. Abso-freaking-lutely. Can y'all see that? Okay. Counselor, Archangel Azrael, you are a natural counselor, and many people benefit from your guidance and reassurance. Well, that sounds like every Pisces I know. For sure. But do you see how homegirl right here has like her guide helping her? I feel like in this context, this is really talking about letting your guides, your team, whatever that is for you, really help you right now. I feel like you are there for a lot of other people. It's time to be there for yourself. Okay? It's really time to be there for yourself, and insist on doing so. If that means you don't answer the phone every time it rings, then that's what it means. It's up to you how quickly and efficiently you move through this towards manifesting a happy and secure home life, and people, activities, and experiences that truly fill your heart with love and joy. They're drawing my attention to this starfish here. Starfish. Starfishes are about two things. They're about wishes being granted, like literally wishing upon a star, but they also speak about the physical appearance of things. Some of you may be getting focused here when we talk about spring cleaning moving forward. You may be making changes like clean eating, exercising more, and you know what I'm hearing? Treating yourself as well as you treat others. I feel like is what the starfish is saying. But I also feel like some wishes are going to be coming true and you're almost there. Okay? Just hang in there. I really see something very specific about a very happy and secure home life. Some of you might even be thinking of buying a home, something like that, or moving. Okay? All right, my lovely Pisceans, this is your first half of April general reading. I really hope, and this was of help to you and that it resonated. If it was and it did, please let me know in the comments below. I would just love that. Also, I am available for personal readings. All of that info is in the About Me section. With that being said, Pisces, I want to thank you so, so much for being here. I want to thank you for watching this. I really appreciate it. And thank you for being you. And be well. Until next time.